Hello, this is Planet Enos. We got the spawn house here. I've been adding NPCs, learning to program them. Got one in there at the spawn house by the room everybody spawns in. Right. We're going out here. Alright. One problem with creative sometimes. Oh. That's not the right block. Yep, over that one. There we are. Sword on. Yes, that's a ridiculous, powerful sword. Anyway, we're going over here to this new place I've built. So the idea is the wandering trader got tired of wandering all the time, so he decided to open up shops all over the place. So now he basically would wander to his different shops instead. So the way I built this, it's a kind of a junction point, sort of, you know, all his places are like this. I have a map in the middle, shows you you are here, and this says to world spawn. Of course, everybody should know that the compass points to world spawn, which is the spawn house, by the way, if you didn't know. All his locations have access to the underground river. Of course, the other locations don't have any exit beyond that, like this spot does. This could be his. This is his first location. There's a boat parking. Now the NPC's programming is taking me a little bit here, getting them right. See, got it set up where if you have emeralds, that's the currency I'm using right now. Each of these items, a buy is just there because I added a button to a feature. I don't want them to vanish right away when I don't want them to. So if I have one emerald and I tap the 20 red die, he would give me 20 red die. If I don't have an emerald, he won't give me any red die at all, and so on and so forth. So the way I have him set up to where when you're in creative, another thing that's nice is you can be saved with a structure block, which I could share him in an export file. So he could spawn himself out. One thing I did was, alright, so when the buy button's not there, he will automatically, when you leave his shop, he will just vanish. And I'll show you. I created some good, where is it? Some clipboard copies and put them in my pinned areas. Alright, so now I'm in survival. So when you come up to him, you can't kill him. NPC. Talk to him. Okay, there it is, the bell. I set that so, like, you know, you're in the shop now. Alright, so now the idea is when you buy something or leave him, he will teleport. Basically the thought is teleports to one of his other shops. Only thing is he won't teleport to another shop. It's just how it is going to be. I added the smoke poof. I thought that was kind of cool. I wanted to add a sound for him to leave, but for some reason with the TP command, that file doesn't seem to work too well. Alright, so since I saved him with the structure block, I don't have to reprogram it all, which is really nice. Yes, and the the purple carpet under him is also saved in the structure because I had plans of hiding something underneath there. Hopefully, maybe. Alright, so what I have here, so when I have this at the first because it's supposed to happen first. That's to play the sound like when you enter the store. on enter, it's set right here. And this one here is for the red die. You know, the give command at P, which is the player, and then you put in has item, emerald is what I want for the currency quantity. If you have one at least, you'll get a red die. And clear, so I had to put the clear after a give, because if you only had one emerald and you cleared it, you wouldn't get the red die because you don't have an emerald anymore. So I had to do it that way. And then place sound. Step gravel, I don't know, maybe it could change the sound. I don't know, what would red die sound like when someone gave you it? You know, yeah, it's kind of what I was going with. I only have that played when the red die has been given. Now, I do believe, though, there is a chance, if I already have the red die, but I don't actually have the emerald to buy one, it still might play it. But otherwise, it works right now. I didn't test that one. Big thought, though. And then it has a button, so you can only do it with a button. No entering or exit will you be given it. And then I have one for pumpkin seeds. Same thing, just pumpkin seeds, relatively. Should be. Yeah. So I tried to get him to say something after he was giving you the item. He says it even when he doesn't give you the item. So I'm still trying to work on that. Then I have this one thing I'm working on, to where what I want him to do is, so I can get him up here. I can put something underneath here on all around, to where it'll make him spawn in. But say like nobody accesses him and leaves, I want him to still disappear, as it were. So when someone comes back in, they won't load in another him if he's still standing there. So then it'd be like this. I thought this was kind of neat. So there's 2, 3. So now we have a whole mob of different traders. It's kind of weird. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Like, well. Alright, so there he is. That's one shop. Kind of ruined it a little bit trying to get him set up. That's how it kind of looks. Yeah, basically his shop itself is 2 levels. I might go with something wait, what? Well, that's a little weird. How'd that happen? Oh, I know how that happened. Yeah, that's a little annoying. Alright, so then he has a door, goes upstairs, which is his private chambers for each business he has. Eventually I want to make him kind of look like the wandering trader. Go to one of his other locations. So I also want to make it where, you know, this is the main area. It's like when you spawn, when you first come into the world, of course, main area. When you've traveled around planet Enos, I want to have it where when you visit his shop and talk to him, it'll unlock the teleport between the 2 shops type of thing. Yeah, it's a lot of, I don't know. But yeah, anyway. So I used the structure block to copy what I've done and bring it over here. So now what I was talking about earlier, all of them have access to the underground river, but like this one, the underground river relatively goes to this area, so that's something that's a future building to connect to the main area, which there is some of the underground river close by here. Where is that? Because I'm right by the ravine town that I started building so long ago. Oh, such a pain in the butt to come out of here the way I want to. Alright, so this is the ravine town. At first I just found the ravine here and I was like, oh yeah, I'll build a town underwater here, or under the ravine, but kind of different at the same time. Here we go. Get in there. Alright, so this is where the underground river is here. So it relatively don't have that far to go, which is pretty cool. I'll show you. So that way, basically, because it goes everywhere that way. Anyway, yeah, this is. Oh yeah, this has got to be expanded still too, because the underground river only did 2 deep at one time, I believe, and I've been expanding it to. 1 deep. Why did I say 2? But I've been expanding it to 2 deep. It was only 1 deep. Eventually, that might not be there, but that's still progress. Yeah, wandering trader. So I did spawn him in one time, and put his llamas in the copy. That's what the basically red doors are like. Yeah, don't come in. Wow, this should be not red then. This is where his llamas would be. I think I named them Jack and Jill. They're not here. Anyway. Then I had to set up another one. Let's see here. Teleport pad. I don't have any teleport set up on that yet. So each teleport. See, the main area has a teleport tower. This is a teleport pad, which is all the other ones that are in the world. The teleport tower is the only thing that's going to be the tower of the main area. Yes, so yeah, the teleport pads and tower. So this would take me to that one there, and vice versa. And this here would take me to the teleport tower over that direction. I don't think I have one. Teleport pad in that direction. And, these spots up here on the upper part would actually take you, like this one here, would take me to the Nether embassy there, which actually had you when you spawn into the Nether from there, which has has a 4 by. I have 4 here. Takes you right into the Nether. The thing interesting about that though is when you get there, actually I think we could show you. You like this? I used a structure block for this. So, oh good, yep, I'm there. I put these here to help to identify that. And now I'm in the Nether. As you can see, I've been working on it here. As you can tell, why I had the lava in the overworld. But yeah, they can come through. But I'm gonna get this dug out a certain way to look pretty good. And as I'm building the village outside of it, it also is being done. I've been doing it here too. Where is it? A lot more digging out. But and this structure isn't fully complete in either world. But here it is. And this also in the overworld has access to underground river underneath it. So when I spawned it in here from copying it from the structure block, I copied even the water, and oh wow, that was really glitchy. I had a friend come in to help me out, get rid of these, help get rid of the water. Oh yeah, it was weird considering we all know water isn't in the Nether. It was it was quite needless to say, the water was really hard to get rid of. Anyway, so here we go back. We get back to what I was talking about earlier. I say, oh, there's a structure block there. Lined it up perfectly. I love it. Anyway, get out of here. That's just weird. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yep. We're going over this way. Sometimes I pass this thing, so I'm just gonna follow the river here. See, from the vanishing house, the great tree, which I frequently like to call him Trent. Yeah, kind of from the trees that I played in a lot of RPG role-playing games. Some trees that talked were called Trent. So I call him Trent. So this is the watchtower, which of course if you kept going that way, you get to the, I think I called it the lava factory or water converter or something like that. Basically making lava out of water. Anyway, so here it is. You know, from this direction, if you technically, a lot of hidden stuff here. If you technically go that way, you'll get to the Tears of Enos and my Enosian frigate. Alright, so this is another location. When I first spawned, was it in this area? Yeah, when I first spawned, just like a copy from the main area, it was just the one side that had the stables on it. When I put it here, I put it on both sides. I hadn't even built the boat docking underneath everything yet with the underground river. Again, there's definitely no underground river in this area close at all. So besides what's underneath the trade post here, same idea. I might have, this guy hasn't been worked on. He's just been dropped here or copied. So you know, some more work to be done there. Depending on the region, we might have to give it a different paint job, you know, different blocks to use for the structure. I want to add some balloons, since I can make balloons. Name my world education edition, so the science stuff is in here, which is pretty awesome. Now it's kind of weird. In creative, you still have to craft that stuff, which is still cool. I have that stuff in my lab, which is by the classroom. Okay, easy to get lost here. It's the idea, relatively. A lot of weird glitches. I started this world before barrier blocks were available. Yeah, there's a lot of secrets everywhere. I did that on purpose. I like exploring. I mean, that's why I explore other people's work, learn from it, make mistakes on purpose, see what the mistake did. Sometimes the mistake could be useful. The mistake can be useful. Also, I want to eventually make the things that you could, some people have these mods that make cars and stuff like that. I want one that's actually going to be a submarine / spacecraft type of thing, because I'm also building sub-tunnels everywhere. Of course, eventually they'll be more detailed than just this. Like I've been converting my regular hallways that they were just tunnels underground. Been converting them to the look like this of this spot here, like this. I designed this using this one app. I copied it, made different versions of it, same look, and it actually interacts with itself pretty well. So where I could take a copy of this and put it right next to it and just trim some things out, a little alteration, not by much, and it interacts well with each other. It's pretty nice. I'll show you some spots actually. There it is. This one, underground river. That's what that is. Anyway, so you see how it interacts. Just a little bit of change. Now this I added stairs to, which is kind of a few pieces of it and whatnot here, because it was too close, so I couldn't put a full one, which it worked out pretty good. Haven't done much here. Yeah, build a lot. Sometimes I get deep into it, and sometimes, deep. When I mean deep into it, I mean that this is huge, right? I mean, a lot of my builds, some of them are small, pretty quick, like these are, but then like these, or this one here, really detail. A lot of work into it. Got mostly finished before I got distracted, moved on, or whatever. And I just stayed in one world and built things. So eventually, I just started tying things together. It's supposed to eventually. This is not done. There is a hidden entrance in it. One of these 4 spots is the entrance. I'd be careful going into it. And if you're in survival, I believe it spawns you somewhere. If you hit the wrong plate, it'll spawn you into a. It actually might be deleted now. It'll spawn you in in the ocean or water area I have over there. Over there. No, actually that's over there. No, I just didn't. I did. Anyway, so that actually has rooms in it. Well, will most have rooms in it. It has a few. Just one with stuff in it. Anyway, this is the farm. The secret areas, of course, under here. Ways also to get to the underground river are here. Actually, an entrance right here, which is not a secret. 4 spawned at one time. Gotta like it. Entrance to underground river. Oh, yeah. Glow squid ink wasn't around yet when I made that sign. So this is the city. Made it. At first had entrances above ground. I've kind of been getting rid of entrances above ground, with the underground tunnels being better looking now. And then also there's access to the underground river here. I want glass stairs. I want grass stairs. I feel like I was hitting something there. There is some. Maybe not. It's just laggy. This will be a store, huh? Yeah, that's the old underground river look, which is only 2. That's going to be changing, as you can see. Like, it's kind of happening. There's the new look. I think it's much better than this was. Evolution, baby. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. This world evolves, gets bigger, gets better, as I learn to do new things. And of course, new blocks come out. You know, I mean, and yeah, like, so areas that I haven't been will have newer stuff than this does. Like when this came out, coral I don't think was around yet. So the oceans didn't become awesome. So further out, as time goes on, the world changed. So right now, there might be some weird stuff if you explore underground, that because of things of where I've been and where I haven't been. Yeah, if you know what I mean. So it'll spawn in. Alright, so now my seed won't load in my original world look as it was. Now it's totally different. So when you in my world, if you go to a chunk that I haven't loaded in yet, or no one's loaded in yet, it'll load into the new seed. So there'll be weird alignments that would happen. Anyway, Diamond Castle. My son started building this here. I started making it look better. At first, my son's dragon temple was right here. I completely moved that. It's a different location. It's over there. It's an ocean battleship, kind of Star Trek-y, warp nacelles type of thing in the back. Has a warp core. Eventually had to build around it with obsidian, because if you accidentally tap on it, it blew up half the ship once. So I was like, oh no. So it kind of looks like a pig up front, which is kind of funny, which is cool. And then this is my cruise liner for, yeah, anyway. It's a cruise ship. Spaceship. So it has basketball court, play basketball. It has 4 pools, one that doesn't have water in it. It's a buffet style dining area. That's it. Then these things protruding out are actually supposed to be escape pods. So, you know, if something hits the fan, it's time to leave. There it is, you know. Also warp nacelle type idea. I don't know if it really needs to be in a direction like they do in Star Trek, so I figured that would work. So these escape pods are off of the rooms, so people in their rooms can escape from their room if they need to. Of course, escape pods will only be activated on emergencies when the captain flips the switch, probably, type of thought. The bridge for this ship is over here, which apparently have glass missing out of it right now. That's the bridge. The bridge. A lot of the bottom half of the ship is not complete, considering when I built this ship, it was literally right on top of the water. So the bottom half never got built. And then I moved in the air and added some to it because it was completely flat at the bottom. Didn't make sense to be flat. Anyway. Definitely a lot of secrets around here. This thing's so massive, it's overwhelming. And it's crazy how it lined up everything, because I don't remember measuring anything out. Just starting on the first level, ground level. This is gonna have a subway system type thing going on. And then the corners, certain corners will actually be like transports, teleports, like more like from level to level. So the way this is, outer ring is 1 story up, 1 story below ground. That's how I first started building it. Then second ring is 2 stories up, 2 stories down, and third ring's 3 stories up, 3 stories down. And then it's just 1 big tower in the middle, so to speak, that's basically just stairs. to get you up to the other levels. Although all the other levels have ways to get up to the other levels as well. The way I've interacted each level with each level, it's, like I said, overwhelming. Then adding river that goes around, which causes the water to fall around it. Don't know about these things on the outer half being here anymore. Castle I'm building kind of makes me feel like Kingdom Hearts a little bit. Got a little discouraged, not liking how the inner half sort of is coming along, so not sure I'll come back to it a later day. The real origins of this world is here, where it all started, above ground technically. That house, that tree house right there, all of it was underground. This is actually the second build of this, which is called the farm. Second version, same spot, completely tore down, rebuilt it completely. Duplicate of the house I actually live in right now. And then the village. I was building them one at a time, and then I discovered an app, buildings for Minecraft PE. So then I started duplicating my houses the way I wanted. The first 4 I think were right over here, and then I just started copying completed, which some of them weren't fully completed. So, but yeah, it's the NPC. So I'm trying to figure out how to get him timed to leave automatically after a certain period of time. And I don't like the kill command when he leaves or whatever, because it's quite obvious he died. It's like, wait, I didn't want you to die. So, wait, is my, okay. Oh, it automatically turns off after a while. It's kind of neat, even though it's switched on. The highlight box. So, if I just said this instead, I'll show you why the kill command doesn't work for me. It's quite obvious he died. It's like, I don't want him to be obviously dying. So, yeah. See, he's saved as the thing, still TP. It's awesome. But yeah. So basically, eventually it'll be, so the way I have it, oh, that's not like that? I thought I changed that. What happened? Oh, I know what happened. So what I had done, I don't have any wrong spot. What I did, pick that die, and I love my phone. Oh, right. Oh, well, I don't feel like doing that right now. Anybody want to go to the classroom? So, in the classroom, I gotta add, another display, as it were. This one will show you what allows me to make animated structures only using structure block being powered off and on repeatedly, because the structure block will not load. Oops. Alright, this rain is annoying. Alright, we gotta stop this rain. clear weather, please. And sometimes it doesn't like to clear right away. See, I think they fixed that bug. Where is the island? The volcano on it. Yeah, that arrow shows me the way back to the main area. So it was a secret at one time, so I'm basically not making it a secret anymore. But I will say this is the first time I did this secret, so I might do it more often, different locations. And the only way to find out my secrets would be at nighttime, because of my Enosian trees will be around it. The Enosian trees, oh, these are old. I changed that part of the Enosian tree a long time ago. No, I don't have it. There it is. Wait, I don't want it stripped. No, not stripped. What? Okay, where is it? Ah, there it is. I don't need the red dye. Change that part of the Enosian tree to be like that. So it's oak, dark oak, sea lantern, which with my texture pack, I believe I changed it to the tree heart. It looks a little different as well. My Enosian tree. Alright, anyway, so it's kind of like it's overrun. I don't know, I like the idea. Looks cool. It did start overgrowing, so I blocked it up a little. This is the lab. Started this lab when Drowned came in, and were created by where also could be zombies that were in water. So this was a test facility, basically to experiment on the zombies turning to drowned. So we went down here, and we would experiment on or observe the drowned that were from zombies. We'd observe them. Anyway, so this classroom is off the lab here. So I made this. Close cart. Gets rid of the cart. I liked it. That was quite accomplished. This takes you to the lab. Let's put the sword in. Oh, that sounds cool. I'm always playing it with the sounds off, or creating with sounds off. Now, you might not want to be in it when you do this. Just saying, but if you do, it's kind of like a Willy Wonka thing. So if you're on fire, just jump in the water, you'll be alright. Of course, this just takes you back. Okay, what happened here? Oh, that's what happened. That's funny. Alright, so here's the classroom. Right off of where we fell in. So that's actually, the sign was an easy structure. There's 3 structures, animation, the way I did it. I thought it turned out really nice. This is the 2 structures, 2 animations, just the one open and how it looks closed. Of course, I did the way it looks. It's loading in with the structure block. That's actually using the structure blocks animation feature, which unfortunately can only load one direction, from the bottom up. And so here is the classroom. Blocks you can't get normally. Might be a few more now. some blocks you might not want to mess with, because you can't place them at all, except for in item frames. Jigsaw block over there. It's kind of supposed to be like the structure block. I'm not even close to understanding that one at all. This block over here is the invisible bedrock. It's a pain in the butt to destroy once you place it, because you have to either you literally have to replace the block with a command, or use a structure block to copy air into its place, or whatever. A little annoying. So this is the one build I did. So we'll just give myself, I already have one, so I won't worry about it. But this button, I'll show you, will give you a barrier block. Allows you to see how the jumping lava really looks. This turns the animation on or off. So that's how the jumping lava really looks. I put it here also besides in the volcano. This is the exact copy of the one that's in the volcano actually. So we'll turn this off. This button here, this one, when you press it, will move it frame by frame. So I've been trying to figure out how to make it faster. It uses the fastest redstone clock to make it animate. The only thing I could think of, so after it finishes, there's 3 blank frames. But I'm thinking what I might do is, instead of 1 block at a time it moves, I'll have it 2. So 2 will disappear from behind it, and 2 will appear in, so it'll appear to be moving faster. I'm guessing how it will turn out. This room here, I warning because it has flashing lights. I technically have night vision on. We'll take and clear that. So this is how the lab really looks. Might need to brighten it up some more. I have lights underneath or above this. Don't have any lights under here. I need to add more. There's lights under that floor, and in the ceiling all the way around it. Might have to do some alterations, adding 1 light to it. Real quick though, before the flashing lights, this is the iron golem maker. Patent pending. So you need an iron golem. Now the weird thing is when I made this, it's a copied structure. Actually 2 to make the iron golem properly. Otherwise, he doesn't spawn in the way I want him to. Although I guess I could have copied him, because I can copy him as an entity, as a structure itself. But I like it this way better. Now, when his head, I actually have it facing you. So when he spawns in, he should be facing you, and it's kind of weird he's facing away. But it's interesting. So you can make as many as you want. So I could actually have this set to automatic. It's so cool though. I love it. I love how it works out. So I have more room to add stuff. Of course, if I run into a cavern area, if you know how I like to do, I'll make access to it. So when I was building this, I found a cavern area which was like really close. So I was like, oh man, that's nice. So I made this door area here. Okay, anyway, made this door area here, made some access here, a little lounge. I added some more lava into certain spots out there to make it more visual, so you can see the depth and everything. Turns out looks good. I believe, yep, I got that there. Plan on building something out that way. Then there I have this door here because I like access so people can explore. So that'll take them down to this down there, so they can explore the area. Which is real nice. Some more work. I have glue leaching on top of these to light up the area. Too bad you can't make buttons glow. Guess I could sort of. Has that really not been fixed here? Wow. Fixed it somewhere. Anyway, alright, oh, okay, so this room here. I am experimenting with just copying the light block in this room at the moment. There should be no light in here. Actually, it didn't matter if I deleted it or not. And of course, you know, I made sure you can see in here on purpose. I have it kind of slow, I think, setting. So it's kind of animating the light. I could probably, with this is with structure block only now, no command blocks whatsoever. Turn that off. Anyway, never heard the Iron Golem walk around before. It's kind of. Oh man. Oh, I did. We'll just put it there. Anyway. My thought was we melt the minecart down, and when you need a new one, we'll just make a new one. You know, we'll melted it down so we can make a new one when we need to. That's the idea, kind of. Funny as it is, maybe. I got the lab set up here. Some stuff I made. Actually, where is it? That is not. Oh, yep, yes it is. Got some stuff in here. I think I got some stuff over here too. I cannot see. Of course, it's kind of how I want it, but and that's definitely not the right spot. Balloon. I need the balloon. Glow sticks. Torch. TNT. Some stained glass I made. I have latex here. Boron trioxide. Some more boron trioxide. Here we got alum oxide. Things needed to make a lot of things. And then the equipment you need. Sort of. I mean, you know, I should put it on a counter. At least this thing. Broom stand. I don't even use it. Anyway. Really thinking on changing my thoughts of this area. Like literally putting this in the ground, moving my black pyramid down there somewhere else. But yeah, maybe putting this in the ground to like, you know, right here basically. This would be above ground. Have that all underground. Kind of now gives me that Matrix feel when I'm thinking that one. You know, kind of a so the idea was as I have someone, people you'd play. Anyway, you'd come through, run through this dungeon and crawl cave system to get to the pyramid in the middle, just to get to the middle of the pyramid, to find the way to get to the middle of the pyramid, to then beam up to here somewhere, just to get up to there, you know. I believe I also have. Yep, there's the teleport pad there. See, I'm working on this area. I have to fill in or make it look like it's. Let's jump right there. Yeah, that was close. Yes, I know. I'm in creative. Blah blah blah. Kind of right now, since it's so close to that wall and the way that looks, I actually might make my tunnels go through from that one. This one's quite low. I'll probably kind of trim it down like it was supposed to be like that. Already started doing some of it, I think, over here. So when I spawned this building here, these trees were here. And of course, if you know, when you do the whole build, those trees will vanish. So I copied those trees and then put them back. Which, obviously, you can kind of tell the squareness already of it. Might have to fix that a little bit. Go into an older version of my world and go to this location and copy this location. Probably put some trees over on this side too, just because there might have been some. I don't remember trees being there though. So that's one of his other locations. I do love the rain and definitely a good thunderstorm, but not right now. There we are, all cleared up. When I started playing the game Subnautica, I decided that this area wouldn't be in the ground. It'd be Subnautica-y, kind of like Subnautica. So I built it like this. Still 3 levels, you know, the level idea. And then started making my own little, and copied and put a few spots there and there. And then also, eventually, when that's done, I can also doing, if I can see it, oh, there it is, little spots off of the inner or outer wall of this area. But this is for the submarine part of the submarine spaceship. So these people would park, this is where they'd park, and this is their house, basically. Although this one, because it's on this edge, actually these people would actually have access to up here as well. I think I should probably put a door there if this is their house then. But anyway, yeah. Oh, this is actually the only entrance I think into that from above, because otherwise, all of it. I can't. I made those with barriers, I believe. Yes, barriers. These don't have barriers. The trees, all that kind of block the water. So, but entrances from the underground river area or just the tunnel systems. Here it is. So there's one spot. That's right up there. Okay. There's two spots now. I totally forgot about. Maybe it's not off of this spot. It's off of here. Yeah, there's one area. All the way down. Ground level is right here. Below ground level, and so on. This isn't really much below the water. If you ever look for the map room, it's around in the main area somewhere underground. Only one way to get into it is from above ground. Map room needs to be redone as well. I have a realm. This world is in the realm. Every time I update, I try to let people know. If you want me to keep something that you built in there, let me know. I can copy the realm into my own personal. Go to what you built, copy it, and put it into my world. The alpha main copy of it. If you want the realm code, everybody's invited. Eventually, I'm thinking, working on a way to have NPC have church every Sunday. Different lesson every Sunday. I have to build a bigger church. That one's kind of small, even though it's big at the same time. Of course, that's Minecraft for you. Oh yeah, I do have 3 ships in this world. This one's partially done. More done than partially, but my door control. I need to highlight that. I won't stay. It's copied in the save structure. I'm supposed to change colors. I think I screwed up on that. I have to redo it. Working on this one here. This one's done, I believe. Of course, now with me learning the animation part thing of it, I might get like I did the doors in the classroom. The castle here, the diamond castle here, the only castle that has electricity, like, so to speak, as in electricity. Yeah, these banners, I kind of built them. They're supposed to be kind of the Enosian flag. I don't know, I might want to come up with a different idea for it than that one being the Enosian flag. The aquarium, which has an opening, I believe it's on, so the fish that spawn in here will eventually can go out to the big pond out there, or lake. There's a boat dock right here. So I moved the stables that were in there, making the area more abundant on things. The stables are going to be here. I think I have something kind of hidden underneath. Yeah, see. I like doing that a lot. Not fully done there. We have grass. We have grass. These grass steps, I think, would be awesome. Grass steps, glass steps. That's to this city. It does seem like raining in my room. Farm. I love the farm. Now with a structured block I'm doing stuff. I might stop doing stuff with like this. This is actually this is full redstone. Kind of complicated build. Not sure what I want to do with these. The farm has some unique stairs, cannons system. It might be just fireworks. These are the stairs that you see outside. Is just a corner of the building. They're actually the stairs. See, the structural block, I can make that look more uniform instead of lava pouring into it. See, that looks terrible right there. I don't like the humping, the mounding of the lava right there at all. I didn't realize that could actually happen. It stayed there when it's supposed to. It looks more how I liked it was like this. Straight down. How that would be straight down. See, it looks so much better like that. Yeah, so besides the farm here, which you see there, down further, which I can get into. Awesome. This is the mushroom farm. So the mushrooms will grow, basically. I have to kind of finish it a little bit more. When it looked kind of like a cave. Mushrooms growing everywhere type of thing. Or something like that anyway. So now Trent here is actually a building. Some secret spots here. If you go in the center of each spot, there's actually doors there. Go all the way up the top. There's also an entrance there. Now, there's rooms there, but they really haven't been, how do you want to say it, moved into look. It's kind of, depending on what level you're on, the bigger or smaller there you can be. So probably kind of dark here by the time the sound of that noise. So I was working on ways to travel up and down on this. So I decided to fill the area. Oh no, I just didn't. Seriously. Mobile creative, buddy. I'm telling you. Breaking everything even when you don't want to. So then it takes you here, which technically the only way in is through this from here. Which is from the underground river access as well, but it'll take you another direction here. It's a little glitchy. Yeah, I need to finish this area. Some tunnel access type stuff still. This is actually a parking spot too. Some work still needs to be done. A lot of stuff we're exploring, venturing, bring friends. Doesn't matter if I'm on here or not. Not for me. For everybody else, please come, join. Want to put it in a server instead of a realm. 10 people is not enough. Anyway, have a good day, guys.